What's up YouTube, this is GalacticGod, and I'm coming at you now with another one of my OTKs of the past episodes. Today I'm going to be showcasing the Butterfly Dagger Elma OTK. Now this little nasty thing was developed a very long time ago once Butterfly Dagger was released in Dark Crisis. Now the important thing to remember about this OTK is that when it was developed it was before there was a ban list. There were limited cards at the time. Cards would be limited to 1 or 2 copies per deck, but there was no forbidden cards. So if you were going to a tournament, you had to be watchful of people playing certain cards so you can spot if they were trying to pull off this combo. Now the combo really centers around getting both Gearfried the Iron Knight and Royal Magical Library out on the field at the same time. Now there wasn't a lot of ways to do this really fast back in the day. Generally people would just set their Magical Library and then hope that it doesn't get killed for a turn. At the time it was the era of 1900 beaters and Royal Magical Library has 2000 defense, so there was a decent chance that it was going to survive a turn, and then you could summon your Gearfried the next turn and then go for the combo, assuming they didn't have something like an Imperial Order or something like that. Anyhow, to make this a real effective OTK/FTK, you need to do it right away. But there is a way to do that, to get this off in the first turn. Let me show you exactly how this combo worked. Now you would first need to play a card like Graceful Charity. This would allow you to dump 2 cards from your hand, such as your Royal Magical Library, to the graveyard. Now you could draw some cards from your deck too, which is nice and all, but it's not really the essential part to the combo. Maybe if you didn't have one of the pieces, this allowed you to go 3 cards deeper into your deck to get it. Next thing you would do is go ahead and play a card like Premature Burial, or Monster Reborn if you happen to draw that, to get your Royal Magical Library back out onto the field. Then you could go ahead and summon your Gearfried the Iron Knight, and you could start the combo off now by just equipping Butterfly Dagger Elma to Gearfried. Now here's where the combo really starts to take shape. Gearfried has an effect that essentially says that any card that's equipped to him is immediately destroyed. Now here's how the combo would work. Once you activated Butterfly Dagger Elma, Royal Magical Library would get a spell counter on it. Butterfly Dagger Elma is destroyed via Gearfried's effect and sent to the graveyard. Now this is useful because one of Butterfly Dagger Elma's effects is that when the card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard while it's equipped to a monster, it can be returned to the owner's hand, which is awesome since Gearfried's effect destroys it. You can then re-equip Butterfly Dagger Elma to Gearfried, allowing Royal Magical Library to get another spell counter. Gearfried's effect will destroy Butterfly Dagger Elma. It will go to the graveyard and it will go back to your hand. Then you can re-equip again to Gearfried, allowing Royal Magical Library to get a 3rd counter, and then Gearfried's effect will send it to the graveyard, and then its effect will send it back to your hand. You now have 3 counters on Royal Magical Library. You can go ahead and remove the 3 counters to draw a card from your deck. Then what you would do is just keep using the effect, putting it on there, getting a counter, going to the graveyard, going up, over, and just keep repeating the process so that you can keep drawing card after card after card after card. Now, some of you guys may be asking yourself, what is the point of drawing all these cards from your deck? And I'm sure a lot of you would have guessed it. It's Exodia. Eventually you would draw all the pieces of Exodia that were in your deck, and the combo would be complete. You would OTK your opponent by drawing Exodia. Now once a ban list actually came about and cards started to get forbidden, Butterfly Dagger Elma was one of the first ones to be placed on the list. All in all, it's not too powerful of a card, but mixed with the right combination of cards, it creates an OTK, and Butterfly Dagger Elma ended up on the first list and has never come off since because of that. And this, my friends, was the Butterfly Dagger Elma OTK/FTK. Remember to let me know what you think of it down in the comment section below, and if you'd like to see more OTKs of the past from me in the future. And I guess that's going to do it for now. This is GalacticGod, out.